Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the most electrifying podcast in sports entertainment. Welcome to the Under the Ring podcast. It's me, your boy. I'm back. Kendango Sanada.
He's
Yes, folks.
back.
Yeah, I'm back. And damn it, I almost won. I should have been coming back and shit, but I lost because of a fucking tiebreaker. I ain't been here to fucking complain, so y'all ain't heard me. A goddamn tiebreaker is what cost me the damn title. A tiebreaker. Gregoris Mongo. You and your damn tiebreakers. Goddamn tiebreaker. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
And I took that title
Joining me,
right back
folks,
from
is
you.
the man. Joining me, ladies and gentlemen, is the man who won because of the goddamn tiebreaker. The champ, the man, Matty Reigns, aka Matty De La Cruz.
Yeah. Shout out to them Red Legs. They doing a damn thing. They on a little bit of a little losing skid right now, but they'll be all right. They'll be all right. Shout out to Ellie De La Cruz. But yeah, Matty Reigns is here. Y'all's favorite champion, the one y'all love to hate, the alter ego that killed all the other alter egos of Matty. It used to be Matty, besides Matty Bischoff. Matty Bischoff is forever too. It's NWO. Because guess what? We went into Mongo ain't here, Mike on the way, but this is another episode of the NWO podcast. Oh, hey, Uncle Kenny.
Hey, Sammy, baby. That means I gotta put on my good voice. I gotta ease on the
Right.
cursing. Ease
Like
on
you
the
saw
cursing.
me like, oh,
But folks,
but yeah, I'm ready
right.
for it.
Oh,
I'm ready for
changes everything when you see that.
It's hot.
Changes everything.
It's hot everywhere. Hope y'all staying cool wherever y'all are at. And if you're watching us somewhere cold,
Yes, I
we
am
jealous.
finally. I ain't too jealous. Listen, here's the thing. It's hot, but I'm never gonna complain about hot when I used to live in Buffalo. So I know cold.
Yeah,
I don't need that in life. I don't need that in life. I don't want cold.
yeah. The NW
The
show,
NW show.
yeah.
Matty effing Reigns and Mr. December himself. Wow. Yeah, folks, the running joke is that I don't win the title until it's the month of December. That's the running joke. I hold on to it the entire month. I snatch it up in Survivor Series, and then I don't let it
Kenny
go into
jinxed
the Royal
himself.
Rumble.
Kenny was about to
But
win, and he said it was Christmas in
anyway, guys,
July. You said it was Christmas in July, and Santa
Christmas in
heard
July
that.
turned into well some real bull shit. Damn, I'm the Jon Snow.
Dang.
Wow. Wow. It's I'm telling you, winter is coming. But folks, we are going to talk about a little bit of wrestling, and then we are going to get into some predictions. Hey, listen, Mr. December, baby. I'm about to put that on a T-shirt, Mr. December, baby. We're gonna get into. Well, we're not going to do predictions too late in the show because when we do predictions too late in the show, I have a habit of picking shit that shouldn't be picked. So let's not do that too far. But let's get into a little bit of wrestling news. First thing I want to talk about here, Manny Reigns brought it up before. Mr. L.A. Knight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. L.A. Knight has been on fire, ladies and gentlemen. On fire. The man has gotten such a loud reaction and pop from the crowd that fan favorite Sheamus was getting booed during their matchup on
Man,
SmackDown.
the it's crazy how over LA Knight is. Like that's why I couldn't see him winning Money in the Bank honestly because I'm like Money in the Bank is almost like he was almost too over to be Money in the Bank.
Yeah, he kind of was. He kind of is. He definitely gets probably the second biggest pop on SmackDown behind Roman.
He's getting the pop Dolph used to get when he was Money in the Bank. He's getting
Like,
that Dolph pop. Like
you know
we
what it
know he's
is?
gonna be a future world champion.
You know what it is? LA Knight is also a throwback to old wrestling as far as taking a gimmick and a promo and running with it and
Yeah.
believing in the gimmick to the point where you have the crowd believe. Because honestly, LA Knight isn't doing nothing except talking shit about himself, and he's making it so believable that you're believing it. Like, God,
Yeah.
this boy good. This boy good. This boy good. Like he's he's his own hype man, and it's working to a T.
It
He's his
really
own
is.
version of Paul Heyman when Brock Lesnar first showed up. Okay, like
Because the
you
simple
have an entire crowd going, yeah, yeah, and it
they've already remixed his theme. Like they've redone his theme again. So now when he comes out, like apparently it has more bass on it. It's like it's the same song, but it's got more funk to it, as if like, yeah, this is LA Knight. So
right,
we know like that's I can see why people were pissed off he didn't win Money in the Bank. But Triple H said it at the press conference, like good things come to those who wait. They just have to wait. And everyone's pissed, like, well, why is it LA Knight? He didn't win because he didn't. Everyone thought he was gonna probably beat Austin Theory for the US title. Nope. He's not even in the final. So that's a no. So he's probably not even going to be on
right.
SummerSlam, and if he is, he's probably going to be in a segment, and that's supposedly that's when the push will start. Everybody has been saying we want
After
LA
SummerSlam,
Knight. You will get it after SummerSlam, apparently. So
exactly.
if we
And
start
according
seeing him to
to
start
Tito,
knocking people off,
look at that. Tito
oh
took
yeah,
Lily to Collision, and they were LA Night Chance at an AEW show. And you know AEW has hardcore fans. They want
right.
nothing to do with WWE. So if they're recognizing a WWE character, you've done something right. He's a mix between Stone Cold and The Rock. Honestly, he
Yeah,
has
that's what
the
everyone has been saying. That I
he
mean,
really is because he has the catchphrase like a Stone Cold. He has the walk of a Stone Cold, and he has the actual Mike believing his own hype of The Rock. It works out.
and him and The Rock both have that ass move. I mean, The Rock's was a people elbow, and LA Knights is whatever that move is he does off the rope. They both are
Right.
ass if you think about them in hindsight. Like this shouldn't be stunning
It
people
should
for
not
three
be
seconds.
working.
But okay,
A damn regular elbow coming off the rope. A regular
right?
elbow is dropping people. I don't get it.
Like
I don't get it. But okay,
okay,
this is the finisher.
right.
This is the finisher.
That's the only thing that gets on my nerves with LA
Yeah.
Knight when he does that move. I'm like,
This it?
I don't
Okay,
believe
this is
it.
it. Like, yeah.
Now that's supposed
That
to kill somebody. Nah.
What you go. So after SummerSlam, we're definitely gonna see more of LA Knight.
I mean, I'm
So
looking forward to it.
I'm not gonna lie. Y'all know I was not an LA Knight fan. Y'all know I was not an LA Knight. And they were like, Kenny, you got to go back and watch him as Eli. I don't want to watch shit. Fuck him. Because remember, I was pissed that he the black and gold side when they was fighting with NXT 2.0. I
Great.
said, yo, why the fuck does he get to be on black and gold? Because he got gray hair? Fuck him. He's NXT 2.0. They're like, yo, okay, hell
I
no.
remember you saying that. I
Hell
said,
no.
right, you did say that. And I was like, yo, he knew Loki got a point. He knew too. Why he on this side? He
Right.
just
I'm
as
like,
good as Bill. He just on
I'm
this
like, he
side.
got here the same week as them. They all appeared the same week, and now
He
he's
got the same
black
pretty
and gold.
glass ass Bill.
But he's black and gold because he got gray hair. Nah, fuck that. Nah.
Black
Get
and
your ass
gold because
over
he
to
know the
2.0.
manager. He black and gold because he know the manager. That's all.
Basically.
Oh, I used to work here, so you know I'm gonna be on black and gold. They looking like, get your
Wow.
ass over here.
Damn, Reggie, this message was specifically for you.
Man.
Specifically for you, Reggie. Reggie, how you got beef? Damn, Reggie.
See, and y'all be talking. See, people hate Maddie Reigns, and I don't even be talking crazy. I just talk my shit
But,
and win. Big
but
bad
this
booty
one,
back? Oh nah.
she gonna cut you deep. She gonna cut you deep. But yeah, so I'm not gonna lie, I was not an LA Knight fan. Why?
Dang.
Damn. We don't know. She got beef with every man, Tito.
I ain't
Every
got beef
man.
with her.
I ain't got no. I don't want no smoke, mamas. You good?
I got
I
no
don't want
beef
no
with her.
smoke.
Half the time, me and her are the champions, so I can't have beef with a champ.
I don't want no smoke. Also, wrestling news. It looks like Brian Pillman Jr. is possibly coming to the WWE. He has been seen at the PC for the past couple of weeks working out and stuff like that. And it looks like they are really interested in him. And if he is coming, he's probably going to be shooting up to the main card of NXT. If they do sign him, though. If they do sign him, nah, he ain't going on the main roster of NXT.
You got me on that one. I was about to be like, I know he ain't about to say no main roster. And he was like,
Nah.
main. I was like, card of NXT. I was like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
No. Main. What? Main? She. Damn.
I'm about to be like, what are you smoking on?
No, Tito. There's a difference. She wants their beef, but she still has beef. That's the thing. Okay.
Yeah, Brian Pillman Jr. will be a great addition to NXT 2.0.
Right. NXT, not SmackDown or Raw. No. NXT.
NXT, where he should have been at this whole time instead of wasting his time in AEW.
Getting his brain kicked in by Malachi Black for 6 months, but that's neither here nor there. It's a good look for them. He definitely will fit in with that NXT crowd, with that flow, and honestly, that small of arena, he's gonna look like a bigger star.
Yeah,
He's gonna look, especially since he's going to be one of the few people who have actually had lots of TV times with a storyline with a major character.
right.
That's going to play into his, that's going to play into his favor coming into NXT. So they can immediately throw him with people who have been around a little bit longer, like we see Baron is back in NXT. You know, who we're going to get into later during predictions. You know what I mean? He can definitely go into a feud with Baron. because he has that experience. We ain't got to worry about how long it's going to take him to get on the mic. He's been on the mic for a minute now on the only
Right.
show that this promotion had. So he should shine over there. He definitely should shine. Here's the thing, Redneck Barbie. Here's the thing I want to remind every single person that is siding with Sergeant Slaughter when he's saying she's making a mockery of all of this stuff. Sergeant Slaughter has never served in the armed forces a day in his
Yes.
goddamn life.
Thank you.
He has never served in the armed forces a day in
Right.
his goddamn life. She is actually a goddamn Marine.
Like that's the
Okay?
craziest thing. We call he's Sergeant Slaughter, but that's literally just his gimmick because he's never served. Even though he
Ever.
was on GI, everything. And it's
G.I. Joe
probably
even made him.
it's
G.I.
crazy
Joe
G.I.
even made
Joe is
him
why
say.
a lot of people probably think he was an actual sergeant.
Right.
But he
Why are
wasn't.
you why are you proud of me? What are you talking about? I'm lower on the list. Well, thank you. Well, thank you. But listen, I'm gonna always be in support of women. Listen, just because I think some female matches are boring, I think a lot of male matches are boring. Matt will tell you, I'll come in a chat in a minute and be like, yo, this match is ass. And it's
Yeah.
two dudes fighting. So what you call it? Listen, I got too many daughters, a wife, a mother-in-law. Like I got too many females around me to hate women. I'll get jumped in real
Yeah.
life.
He just get
Okay.
he just get beat. He already gets beat up with estrogen, so he
Like I'll get beat up in real life. I'm good. But my take on the Sergeant Slaughter and what you call it, she's actually been in the military. What he says is irrelevant.
her gimmick is just ass. That's all it is.
Right. Right. That's all. It's just a horrible gimmick. She could have had a. I actually liked that little Southern Belle thing she was doing. Like
I
that
like
gimmick.
that. That was honestly the one gimmick of hers I liked, and then everything else after that has been horrible.
Right. Like I like that where he's like, "Oh, I'm better than you. Y'all are disgusting," and then beat the hell out of them people. That was cool.
Mhm.
That was cool to me. One, I don't particularly like the gimmick itself, but she served, he hasn't. End of conversation.
Right.
Plain and simple. Plain and simple. You got nothing to say, sir. You are legit a character. You're nasty.
He literally is.
Like he legit is like, bro. At the end of the day, you are a character. Like, right? Like everybody fucked with that gimmick. It was dope, right? Her being like, "Ew, you nasties," and then hitting somebody with a right cross, laying them
Right.
out. That was the shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
But Sergeant Slaughter, like, brother, I hate to tell you this. You are such a character. We don't even know what your name is.
Right.
We don't know what your real name is. And we have never in our life even thought to look up what your real name is. As far as the world is concerned, you are such a character. Your first name is Sergeant, your last name is Slaughter. So when it comes to whether you feel she's making a mockery or something, your thought on that process, my brother, is irrelevant. Now, if you want to talk about what you think of her actual wrestling match, then by all means chime in. You are a former professional wrestler who has had many years of experience, former world champion several times. Yes, you have every right to chime in on that. But as far as what she's doing with a military uniform and stuff like that, you got nothing to say, brother. Nothing to say. That's it. Um, Now let's move on to Robert Rudolph Ramus.
Ass.
Ass,
Wow.
ass. Nah. Robert Rudolph. Nah. I, that boy named Sergeant Slaughter. Mama named Sergeant. I'ma call him Sergeant. That's what it is. Vince named him Sergeant. I'm gonna call him Sergeant. That's what it is. That man's name is Sergeant Slaughter. I don't know Robert. Get out of here. Going back to WWE real news. Um, KO is hurt. Like
Oh yeah.
legit, folks. Like legit. They use it in the storyline on Monday, to pretty much have it seem like he's dying, the Judgment Day did him dirty or whatever. But KO is legit hurt. The extent of the injury is they're being very secretive of the extent and how long and if long he's going to be out.
Supposedly, I heard something. He has a broken rib
Oh
or
my
something,
Jesus!
and he's been wrestling with a broken rib all this time.
It was the
I don't
biggest
know
flash of
how.
lightning and thunder that I just. Oh, please! I don't care if you
Lord,
rain, Lord. Just don't let this take my AC that's on right now. That's all I care about. We will finish the podcast next week if you take my router, but don't take my AC, please.
just
Just
rain on
don't.
them, Lord. Just rain on them.
Right, just don't take my AC, please. But yeah, like you said, KO. They say it's a broken rib. So do you know how painful that shit is? He must have been going through
No wonder
for
he
a
be so
broken rib.
mad.
I don't know how he could be mad with a broken rib, bro. Like it hurts to breathe. So to get mad, you gotta breathe in more to scream. I got into a car accident in college and cracked my rib.
Oh,
Man, do you know how?
uh-huh. Can't take a deep breath.
What? So to actually be wrestling, taking bumps where you're actually landing on your back, where most of your rib cage is and stuff like that, that's gotta be excruciating, man. Like wrestlers are different beasts, man. Cause there's no way. Listen, I'm ready to call out of work if I get a cramp in my leg.
Right.
Okay. And these dudes is wrestling with torn labias, ripped biceps, and shit. I couldn't.
Oh,
Mongo can't beat me. Nah. Our brother
I should expect
Weezy.
to hit Kenny out of nowhere.
Right. What you call it? Mongo F Weezy, baby. Mongo know we love him. The man is speaking of Mongo. I hope you're watching, but I also hope you're resting. Folks, Mongo had a little reaction to a little bit of medication that he had. That's why he's not here today. So everyone keep Mongo in their prayers to make sure that he comes back next week to talk enough shit with us like he always does. But do you think that they're gonna give Judgment Day those titles? Who do you think they're actually gonna have take those titles off of Sammy and KO?
I am either in between. Well, if it wasn't pretty deadly, at this point, those titles need to be ununified because
Yeah.
SmackDown needs titles. They need tag titles desperately.
Because
Like
SmackDown has tag teams. They have all the good tag teams, honestly.
right, they have literally all the good tag teams, and Raw just has Imperium and Sammy and
Right.
KO, and they're not even a tag team. They had Braun and Ricochet, but Braun is done, and
Yeah,
Ricochet
Braun.
is Ricochet.
Right. Braun ripped his titty off just about.
And then they got and
So
they got Alpha Academy, and they got the Viking Raiders, who are going to just keep feuding and feuding and feuding and feuding. And they got
right.
Indusher.
Who keeps beating people up and beating people up and beating locals up.
Yeah, they'll beat people up. Now they get video packages, and then they'll show back up again.
Yeah, because
So
we all know Veer's been coming for about a year and some change now.
yeah, the only person who likes that is Booty Baddie.
Right. Veer's my man Veer. Yeah, boy, that boy, the eyes cocked like a 45 pistol. I tell you, boy, that boy eyes is something terrible. Like,
Like, I honestly feel like it'll probably be, if it's not Judgment Day, it has to be some form of, it has to be Imperium.
they, I'm with you. It has to either be Imperium or I do want Pretty Deadly to have main title gold. Like,
Like,
I
that's what
want.
I'm really hoping. Like, it was, yeah, Elton Prince. I really hope his separated shoulder isn't as terrible as like everybody was making it sound. I think it's not, just for the simple fact that they shown them backstage, because this past week on SmackDown they had NXT on there a lot. A vignette they shot backstage was Tony D'Angelo walking backstage with Stacks, and they see Pretty Deadly, and Pretty Deadly is like, dudes, he's pushing him in the wheelchair, and they start doing this because they see Tony D'Angelo.
For those
And
of
Steph
you
was
who
like,
don't know,
no, ain't that? He was like, man, we ain't got time to worry about that.
for those of you who don't know why that is so meaningful, um, Tony D and Stacks killed Pretty Deadly in NXT. Like, drove these motherfuckers into the river in the car. Just
They
throw
thought.
them through everybody, the car, them, everybody in the river. Next thing we know, we see Pretty Deadly washing up ashore on SmackDown. Literally washing up ashore on SmackDown. So, according to Stacks and Tony D, Pretty Deadly is dead. Okay, they did.
The boy, because they saw that, they was like,
I don't think the separated shoulder is that bad, considering the
that's
fact
what
that
I
he
think.
was
I
in
ain't
that.
gonna be that bad if you doing vignettes.
Look who's joining us. It's the NW show for real, folks.
Right.
Joining us from burning hot ass Cincinnati. Give it up to the good stoner, our brother Mike Hall.
Home to the string calf.
Hey man, first off, shout out to the nigga world order, you know what I'm saying? Secondly, the devil's ass crack is out in full force. Tomorrow it's supposed to be
What's up,
tomorrow
bro?
it's supposed to be a 99 degree, well practically 100.
98 here.
Oh, hold on, I'll tell you in a second. We looking at 96 over here.
Yep, so the East
96
Coast
over
and the
here.
Midwest is scorching. And last but not least, boy, oh boy, Saturday night is going down.
Ooh-wee.
Folks, this is the wrestling podcast, as you all know. But as you also know, we are huge boxing fans, baby.
Especially me and Mike. Especially me and Mike, baby.
Oh, boy.
And it's gonna be a slide. I mean, the words of Jr. Mr. Jim Barbecue Sauce Ross. It's gonna be a slobber knocker, folks. We have the Arrow Spence in one corner, and we have Crawford in the other corner. It's gonna be the hustle and the bustle. This is the fight that all boxing fans have been waiting for the past 2 years.
And if you got cable or satellite, buy it.
Buy the damn fight, and if you ain't
Buy it.
watching
If
at
you-
home,
if-
go somewhere where they're showing the fight.
Right.
Yes,
Not
I'm
fire
not.
stick in this fight.
In wrestling news. In wrestling news.
That's why I was like, hey, if you got it, go ahead and buy it. Now, if you got your other ways of doing it, then, hey,
Hey,
if
I'm mad at you.
but if you got it,
if you got your other ways of doing it, throw a party and charge the people to come.
exactly. Don't do it old school. Hey, $10. $10. Fight party entry.
$10 at the door. Put Pam at the door. She can keep Shanae out.
Mm-hmm. and if you got a group of people that can go on the fight with, do that too.
Right. If
I'm
you
sure
can.
somebody doing that to people with Peacock.
Oh,
If they
well,
are,
Peacock.
y'all are genius. If you're a trick or
Peacock
treat,
got.
you know, you can look at your $5 stream.
Listen. Hey, why you gonna tell my secret?
Watch Royal Rumble.
Hey, yo.
Why you gonna tell my secret? Listen, my $5 stream, I done had a Royal Rumble party. What you talking about?
Hey, listen. Now,
I made
speaking
the
of
whole,
fire
I made the
shit,
whole, I made the whole year payment off of that. Charge these
That's sad,
motherfuckers
'cause
at the door.
if you saw that photo share, them niggas still lost. They're talking about they lost $3 billion. Yeah, because literally just the office and Peacock is holding them up.
hey,
Right.
when y'all was talking about that earlier, I was reading through the conversation. The first thing that popped in my mind was, thank God I got the Fire Stick.
Yo, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm one of them people that pay $5 for Peacock, and
And
that's
then
only
you saw the email, they going up $1 next
right. Got the
month.
nerve to be going up a dollar. I looked at them like,
Right.
you mother. I literally only open my Peacock app for WWE. The only
Yeah.
other time I didn't, only other time I personally, me, opened up that app was when they had the new Halloween on it. That's it.
I use it for Peacock.
A whole damn dollar.
A whole dollar. Now it's $6. Now it's $6. I watch
A
it for
whole damn dollar.
WWE, even though their library is trash on there because WWE Network's interface was way better.
Right.
I watch
I
it
don't
for some
about
little sports
season
shows. And then
season
during
18
football season, they
of
have,
NXT.
and then for football season, they actually have Sunday Night Football on there. So I don't have to go to my other thing. I don't have to go to my streaming box if I don't want to. I can literally just stream it right there on my TV. But other than that, the other crap they have on there is super ass. But it was worth it for $5 because it's like, that's $5. Now it's $6. And I'm like, I'm still paying. Like, y'all pushing it. Don't be coming back a year from now talking about something. It was $7. I'm gonna be like, no.
Wait, did you? I don't know if any of y'all pay for YouTube. Did you get the email from YouTube? These niggas went up $3.
Oh, I don't pay for YouTube.
If you have YouTube Premium, which was $15.99, starting August 15th, that shit done went up to $18.99. Well, folks, you will not be seeing UTR Under the Ring podcast, Kenny's YouTube channel anymore. Once I'm cutting that subscription. Guess I will not be watching Fuck That's Delicious by Action Bronson anymore. Well, that was fun while it lasted. Because $20 for YouTube? For YouTube?
Right.
Nah.
Bro.
And Peacock, y'all are pushing it, going up to goddamn $6. Because literally, The Office, WWE, and anytime y'all do one of those, the only other thing that people open up the Peacock app for was the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reunion show.
Yeah.
That was it. And then people turned that motherfucker off until the new Halloween came out. Then we turned it back on. And then we turned it back off until Vince was like, all right, we're going to give y'all a pay-per-view. You got to turn it on again. All right, bet.
they had the nerve to go up 4 quarters. You know what I used to could buy with 4 quarters? Everybody said used to. Because now 4 quarters can't get you a damn thing. But you know what I used to.
Hold on, 4 quarters. No 4 quarters can get me a bottle of water from the corner store because it's hot in this motherfucker outside.
Hey, you know what they do? You know what they do here? So, well, I live on the west side of town, right? And Matt, you know, from my first experience on the west side a little different.
Oh, yeah.
These dudes on Queen City, you know, Queen City, one of the busiest streets in the city. These dudes stand in between the lanes.
Yo, yeah.
Selling waters.
Oh, that sounds like
life for limb.
Oh, that sound like driving on the Cross Bronx or driving on the Bell Parkway. Oh yeah, we got them. Except we got kids out here in New York City. We got
Oh,
the
we got the
youngins.
kids down here. It's a little
Oh yeah, the
football
kids be doing it
team.
too. Yep.
Oh yeah, we got
Football
the
team. So
youngins.
they waters raise money for their football team.
Raise money
Yep.
for their football team. Nah, they just doing it to make a hustle out here. Ain't no teams. We just out here hustling, baby.
They say it's for their team. They out there year round. I just feel like at this point, it's just child labor.
At this point, you ain't got no team. That's
Right.
what that is.
You just got
Well, let's
them out there making money.
get back to some wrestling news. Instead, you know what? Nah, since we got Mike here, let's get into some predictions. That's what we about to do right now. Let's get into some predictions. Let's get into some predictions. Now, Mongo is not here, but he is still keeping up with the spreadsheet at home. So, Booty Batty and Reggie, still put your predictions in the comments. Sammy, Coach, if y'all are watching and want to do predictions too, throw your predictions in the comments. Y'all can be in it as well. His goddamn picks. Well, let me pull up his real quick so I can read him his off when it's time. All right. First matchup. I don't go first because I didn't come in dead last. I know that much.
Also, we are predicting Great American Bash NXT.
Great American Bash, folks, will be this Sunday on Peacock.
It snuck up on everybody.
Listen, when they I was like, they was like predictions. I was like, in the chat, I was like, what the hell we predicting this week? What? Like the Bash. I said, oh shit, that's this week.
That's what I said when I did the roster this week. I put it in because I was sitting here just chilling, and I was like, oh shoot, it's 8. I was like, I put it on there real quick. And like, NXT this Sunday. I was like, Sunday? What the fuck is this? Oh, and I looked. I was like, what's my roster? I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Right.
I was like, I'm starting. I said, we're starting Gallus. I'll take that chance against Spaghetti Man, and then we have Mustafa. We have Mustafa Ali. So hopefully he wins.
Folks, if anybody is watching Impact right now, just to let you know, we got a hell of a match on. My man Speedball against Carson Wentz. Not Carson Wentz. What you call it?
Zachary Wentz.
Zachary Wentz. I'm thinking fucking.
Not the ass Wentz.
Yeah.
Zachary Wentz. Of course, excellent match. I'm glad my man Wentz is back doing what he loves to do. And I like the fact that he's a heel. I'm loving the fact that he's a heel with Trey. Loving it. All right, first matchup. We have an 8-person. Oh, Mike, you go first, then me, and then Matt.
Yes, I'm so last.
Mike, you're first, then me, then Matt.
Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah. First matchup is an 8-person mixed tag team match. Yeah. Dragon Lee, Nathan Frazier, Ulyssa Leon, and Valentina Feroz versus the Metaphor, which is Noam Dar, Aura Mensa, Takara Jackson, and Lash Legend.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
This is some bull shit.
Yeah, it is. This match is total bull ass. I'm not gonna lie.
Give me the team with the Latinas. Give me
Dragon Lee and
Nathan Frazier. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my man Noams and the crew. I got the Metaphor. Woody Batty has the Metaphor as well. Mongo, I know you're watching. Matty Reigns, it's on you. He's taking the 4. He's taking the 4. 4. Mike, the only one gonna lose.
Oh no, the hell I'm not. Goddamn it! Shit. You know what I'm about to do?
You want that 4?
I'm about to be like Wendy's. Goddamn, give me that 4 for 4. No, it's 4 for 4.
So we got a 4 for 4 clean sweep for everybody on this matchup.
Everybody said foul. Oh, even Reggie. Foul.
Mm.
Foul. Foul.
Oh, Mongo actually picked Dragon Lee in the crew. Ooh, so you wouldn't have been alone.
He got more faith than because DX showed it. They cut the fuck out of Dragon Lee after he got them. Gave them about 3 -6s or whatever. They were like, bye.
Peace.
That man has been bad luck.
Stuffing.
He has been fantasy bad luck.
Mm-hmm. Next matchup. The greatest North American champion that NXT has ever seen. Dirty Dominik Mysterio.
You damn right.
Dirty
He's so
Dom,
dirty.
baby.
He's so dirty.
So damn Dominic. Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Right. Damn it, Dominic is pretty damn deadly. Dirty Dominic with, of course, Mommy Rhea Ripley versus Wesley versus Mustafa Ali. Triple threat for the NXT North American Championship. Go ahead, Mike. Rack your brain on this one for a second.
I'm going with Dirty Dom, baby. With Mommy.
The NWO in me wants Mustafa so we can get them points.
Right.
But the realistic in me is like, yo, Dirty Dom keeping this, baby. Dirty Dom is keeping this. I'm going Dirty Dom, yo.
Thunder is loud as hell outside.
I am gonna go with the NWO points. I'm gonna go with Mustafa.
Thank you, Matt. I'm glad you did. Because I felt bad nobody was going to go for him as we all sit here. NWO. I'm glad you did. Mongo is doing a Dom as well.
Yeah, he gonna go down. He got down. And Dom cost so many damn points last. Dom been racking them points up this week. Cause Dom, this is the only reason why I think I'm gonna do my little explanations. So give y'all a little opportunity. Everybody pick it down. I'm going with Mustafa Ali because Dom has been on a run of defending this title since he has won it. So if he lost it on Sunday, his title run was good because all he's done has been defending. He's defended on, like, I think last week he made history for being he's like the first person ever to main event Raw,
all three
SmackDown. Like he was all 3 shows. He was the main
and
event.
Defended it all 3 times.
Right. So that's why I'm like, if he loses, I wouldn't be shocked. If he won, I wouldn't be
damn
shocked.
Good match.
The
thing about it is he looks so fucking perfect for NXT, which is where we all said he should have been.
Yeah.
Of course, she got to take it to the extra in this. She was Dom too, Mongo. I think everybody except for Matt is going Dom. Next matchup, a submission match for the NXT Women's Championship. You have the champ, Tiffany Stratton, versus Chase University's own Chase U.
Well, we know who
Anybody not picking Tiffany? That's what I thought. Yeah. We all going with the clean sweep on Tiffany. Even Mongo has the clean sweep on. All right. Next matchup is for the NXT Tag Team Championship. We have NWO's own Gallus, My Coffee, and Wolfgang versus the family, Tony D'Angelo and Stax Lorenzo. Mike, who you going? Gallus or the family? This is why I'm glad I ain't picked first.
Give me Gallus.
Give me Gallus as well. Margot is taking Tony D and crew.
Oh man.
I am going to go with Gallus. I mean, I'd be very happy if Tony D'Angelo won. I mean, that's why I tried to pick him up for NWO because I think it would have been better for us to have both sides. But I still would rather. I still have trust in Gallus to prevail, just because. I don't know. I just feel like it's not time for a title change yet in the tag team
Nah,
division.
not yet.
They don't really have, like, we know the Creeds are there. They're the dudes that are in Schism. That if anybody didn't watch this week, the Schism had a match against Dragunov and Trick Mellow Gang. The people that walk out with the Schism happened to mess with the Dyad and made sure that they couldn't get in the ring while Joe Gacy just got destroyed, and then they ended up losing. So we know that's the Creeds. The Creeds are not out of NXT, and we saw them on SmackDown also, even though that was kind of bad backwards. They're out of NXT, but then they showed up representing NXT on SmackDown, but then they're supposed to be out of NXT, but we can clearly tell that's them in the Schism mask. So we know that they're going to eventually have to pop up.
Who is the young?
I don't know who could possibly even beat Gallus, but I really don't think it's going to be Tony D'Angelo and Two Stacks.
Is Tony D and my man Two Stacks?
Two Stacks. Two Stacks.
Who is the Yonkers? I'm guessing that's the D'Angelo.
Yeah, it has to be D'Angelo.
It's got to be Yonkers.
Spaghetti Man, you talking about Spaghetti Man?
Pretty much, Spaghetti Man. Next matchup. Oh, here comes that. Here comes the matchup where we all gonna go, oh, we don't want this shit. Gable Stevenson versus Baron Corbin. Exactly. Exactly, fellas. Oh, fuck this shit.
Y'all should have heard me on Tuesday, because I was like, I kept saying I was like, why? I was like, I have the whole feeling that HBK has really forgotten that there is a pay-per-view. Oh, my bad. A premium live event. He has really forgotten that he has a show on Sunday, because as far as I knew going into the week, the only matches I knew, it was like the NXT title match and the women's title match.
Those were the only two that I knew of, too. That's why I didn't know about this damn pay-per-view.
What am I going to watch on this show?
That's why I didn't know about the pay-per-view. I knew about those two matchups.
That was only two matches. I was like, what the shit is what else is going to be on this show? And it's like for the whole 2 hours, a segment. Oh, breaking news. This is going to be on. I'm like, watch this ends up being a match at Great American Bash. Breaking news. This is going to be a match. HBK, are you back there writing the show? You writing the pay-per-view out?
He got a call from Trips. Sean, what the hell are you doing? You got a pay-per-view. What? When? Sunday. Holy shit. Who's running it? You, Sean. Oh, I guess I got to get on there, huh? Oh.
And this is the main match, because, like, I feel sorry. Like, I laughed and I giggled. It's going to be hilarious. But, like, DX, y'all started Baron Corbin. Went into the week with no damn match. He was going to be Baron Corbin. And Gable Stevenson came out there and was minding. He was talking his doing his little speech, giving the most ass decision that the last decision I really cared about was when LeBron went to South Beach. That's the last time I cared about someone's decision.
Yeah.
That's really the last time I cared about a decision. I didn't even care when the man picked the Lakers. It shows you how much I cared. So I felt bad when Barry Corpus Music hit because I'm like, oh damn. And I told Mongo like, Barrett isn't gonna beat him, is he? And Mongo's like, nope. I was just like, oh damn.
So we all going Gable?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, because he
boy.
he gave that man a good old Jason Jordan S, Kurt Angle S, Black Angle.
Yes, boy.
Jason Jordan's younger brother.
Next matchup. Oh, weapons are wild matchup.
Ass. I hate the title. This you can tell this is HBK because what the hell, weapons wild match? What kind of bullshit.
Roxanne Perez versus Blair Davenport. You first, Mike.
Oh, this match is ass. I like Blair Davenport though, but this match is ass.
I feel like Roxanne's gonna get her ass whipped. So
her ass whooped, boy. You hear me? I said, boy, she gonna get her ass whooped.
We'll get her ass whooped. Give me Blair. Give me Blair.
Give me. Nah, give me Roxanne. She got to make up for passing out on motherfuckers. I want Roxanne. She got to make up for passing out.
I will go with Roxanne. I mean, if Blair wins, then hey, that's a -6 for whoever owns Roxanne. Cause
ain't us.
Yeah, it ain't us. Like we got our one NXT woman. That's Cora, and she had her -6 match. It was on NXT. She lost to Dana Brooke, and her ass was on the bench because I knew she was going to lose. But she had already beat Dana, and Dana had to get her lick back. Gable and the British bitch.
Good
did I
grief.
Did I say Blair? I meant to say I don't care. But I don't care. Give me Roxanne, and also
Reggie go with Roxanne.
you know what? I'm gonna go on a limb here. Give me Dragon and them. Yeah. Fuck it.
He gonna go with Dragon shit.
No.
All right.
Hey, SummerSlam is right around the corner. So hey.
Yeah, SummerSlam is literally next Saturday.
Ain't that a bitch?
Hey.
That's so our week is
starting. I'm kind of mad, yo. SummerSlam is usually me and Mike's birthday weekend, yo.
Exactly.
And
that's usually one of the plans during the birthday weekend to get nice and watch some NXT and SummerSlam. Now, yo, they just push this all up. I'm not with this shit.
Yeah.
You see how sneaky they were with it though. They're starting the week with NXT PLE. Then you're getting Raw, NXT. You get a pause for Wednesday. You get a pause for Thursday, and then you're gonna go from Friday Night SmackDown right into SummerSlam, and then you get a day off for Sunday, and then you get to start it all back Monday, Tuesday. But at least it's not on a Sunday anymore.
Thank God.
And we know NXT ain't gonna be on long. That's gonna be like a 2.5 hour show.
Right.
Believe it or not, including this last matchup, this Great American Bash actually has 7 matchups.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be
that's a lot for them.
Yeah, this is probably be 2 hours. It'll be an extended NXT.
This is a lot for them.
This would be like 2 hours and 20 minutes. We'll be looking at the clock like, wow, it's 10:20.
They still on. Ain't that about a
bitch? 10:30 hit like, good night. Like, oh, okay.
Okay. All right, I can still go out. Cool.
Great.
Last matchup of the night. This is going to be a goody.
Man.
This is going to be a goodie, folks. Carmelo Hayes, the champion. First off, this is for the NXT Championship. Carmelo Hayes, the champion, with Trick Williams versus Ilya Dragunov.
Man, he beat the absolute shit out of Trick. They had a miscommunication during the tag match. It was the same miscommunication we see in any other 3-man tag match. Dragunov was getting ready to dive at somebody in Schism. They moved out the way. He hit Trick. They end up winning the match. Trick is all like, man, what the fuck you hit me for? Man, I'm gonna beat your ass. Melo's looking at him like, man, chill. You know, it's the shit that happens. It was friendly fire. Like, man, he ain't mean nothing. Trick is like, nah, bump that, fuck that. He's like, I'm gonna go out here and call him out. It's 10 o'clock. He comes out at 10 o'clock and is like, yo, Dragunov, come out here. And Dragunov comes out there. Dragunov told Melo, like, if your boy comes at me like this,
I went back and watched that. Dragunov really did hit him with the, it was an accident and you know that shit, But if your man stepped to me, I'm pushing his wig back, Blue. And boy, did he push that shit back. Did he push that shit back? He beat Trick's ass.
He beat the shit out of Trick. I was just like, damn. Oh, Trick, no.
Look at this one. Look at this one. Look at this one.
I'm sure she loves seeing two big muscular men get beat, or one just get the absolute crap beat out of him.
Two meaty men slapping meat. He pushed Trick back like Stevie Wonder's.
The part that I was just like, oh my God, when he sat Trick up, because Trick was like, no.
We ain't done yet.
And that's when he hit Melo. I was like, oh God. I'm like, now everybody did.
Right. Everybody. So, Mike, who you got? Melo or Dragunov?
Dragunov
another case. Melo gonna get his ass whooped.
Dragunov has fought for this NXT title a lot of times. I feel like now he has not won. Like, could this be the point where they're like, all right, they take it off of him, but just like we see with Braun, because Braun ain't out of NXT. He just showing up, just spearing the shit out of people. He just spearing people.
Ripped Von Wagner in half.
He Thanos snapped. Like, he did the snap, and it was in spear form. He took half his body.
Right.
So, like,
Mike, what you got?
Really lose and still be chilling in NXT.
Who you got, Mike?
Man, Melo gonna get his ass. He gonna get that man bun whooped out of his hair. And I'm still taking
Mike. And you gonna take Melo? Okay.
Yes.
I'm taking Dragunov. I'm thinking this is gonna be the payoff for that matchup that him and Gunther had with no crowd. That's what I'm thinking. Because remember, when he won the UK title, it was dead smack like in the middle of COVID. Wasn't no crowd, nothing.
He had that. Him and McIntyre had the ass title reign.
Right. They had absolutely no one. UK was even worse off than over here because remember, they completely shut the fuck down.
They had
nothing.
No one.
They had nothing. So your man was a champion just like la-dee-dee, la-dee-da. Okay, so I'm thinking
they had the same audience that he had when he be in the shower. Just him and himself.
All by myself. I'm champion. Oh my!
You can hear them. You can hear them chops just echoing through the dams.
They
Right,
had us
like-
in a Thunderdome. They just had a dome. It didn't even have.
Right.
It was just
Hey, I
dome.
know.
Like,
You can hear the chops all throughout that dome. That's nobody in there. It was four people: Gunther,
Four.
Dragunov, and the announcers. That's it.
The announcers wasn't there, bro. The announcers was doing this shit remote too. There wasn't no
shit.
announcers.
Damn.
It just be them in the studio. They just be recording.
Wow.
It'd be super
Ref, and you
Yeah, it was
saw the
three
ref
people,
was
the ref.
barely in the. You saw the ref was barely in the goddamn match. That motherfucker was in the corner, like.
Uh-huh.
Keep that shit away.
He was there to literally count 1, 2, 3.
While Gunther and Dragunov beat the snot out of each other. I'm going Dragunov. I'm sorry. Mongo was going Dragunov. Because the bullshit is either winner is a great champion, so it don't make a difference. Like, you're not losing with whoever wins this. It's not a loss for your company. It's a gain.
He gonna snap more than he already has snapped.
I'm gonna go. Mello.
And think about this also.
So me and Mongo going with the drags.
Think about this also. We talked about this last week. How with NXT, it ain't really the third brand no more as far as the minnow and all that. Like, we see how these guys just bounce from. Some of these guys just bounce from brand to brand to brand. So we ain't gonna see Melo gonna be there for a while. As we just mentioned, Braun's still there. Melo gonna be there for a while, and you can still have Melo go to SmackDown on occasion, go to Raw on occasion with the belt. So Melo is money, man, and I want to see Dragunov win it too. He deserves it, but money, Melo is money, man. He's money.
All right, you ain't gotta convince me, partner. That's on you. I'm still going Dragunov.
Hey, I can't wait to win this belt.
Nah, brother, you lost with that other pick.
PLE, we did see that. We saw that just before we jumped on at the next PLE. When is it? September 30th. No Mercy. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
It'll be Melo could win and No Mercy. Hey, we gonna have some type of crazy ass match. No Mercy.
That's when Melo gonna die.
All right. Now for the tiebreakers. Mongo, I think you might have to come up with some other tiebreakers. I think the first two are going to be obvious. The first one, does Tiffany Stratton tap behind the referee's back? Remember, this is a submission match. So you know how the ref always gets distracted? Definitely yes. Yeah, we all going yes. Even Mongo said yes. Reggie and Batty, y'all are going yes as well.
Right.
I don't care what y'all said. Y'all are going yes as well. The next one. Does Trick turn on Melo? Mongo says no.
I also say no.
Yeah, I would think that you and Mike are going to say no because y'all got Melo winning. Me on the other hand, yes. Because I have Dragunov winning. I think this is where Trick goes, I'm sitting here following you because you're supposed to be a champion and you a fucking loser. And there we go, folks. That's how we get Trick going off on his own. Because we're gonna get a Trick and Melo feud. Whether y'all know it or want it, we're gonna get a Trick and Melo feud, folks.
I mean, Trick can always turn on him after the match.
I'm telling you, it's all right. Reggie says no.
I'm going to say yes as well after the match.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be during the match. He just says, "Does Trick turn on Mello?" So me and Mike is on yes.
I'll just say no.
Greg is on no. Matt is on no. Reggie is on no.
Ain't
All
nobody,
right.
ain't nobody turn on shit. There goes a bonus question.
And then
Last
the
match.
third,
Last
I'm
tiebreaker.
pretty sure one of these gonna get thrown out.
Probably the first one. Does Tiffany tap behind her back? The first, now the last tiebreaker. How long is the Baron Corbin Gable Stevenson match?
I gotta go first. Goddamn. Damn you, Mongo.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
God damn.
Mm-hmm.
And they just brought back ain't he the lone wolf again?
We don't know what he is.
But something sort of like it.
He's something that's probably about to lose.
Right.
Damn,
Reggie guys.
tossed around that ring.
Reggie got 7. 7 minutes.
I'm going 3.5 minutes.
Mm. Mongo is going 5 minutes 45 seconds. I am going 5 minutes and 40 seconds.
I am gonna go just straight up.
That's my
Ass.
I got the Price is Right song in my
Right.
Higher, Bob, lower.
I'm going
$1.
540. Mongo went
I want to get
545. I'm going
$1.
540. Right.
Five. Man, fuck it, 5 minutes. I ain't doing no seconds. It's 5 damn minutes.
All right. Now when that shit turn out,
and I'm like,
watch that shit be 5 minutes and 38 seconds. That's my win. That's my win. So we got all our predictions in. Mongo. Like I said, I know you listening, so I know you wrote them down. Cause guess what? These niggas didn't. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
I'm sure he said he got us.
Right. Want to talk about a little bit what's going on in wrestling right now? Anything else
Yeah.
going on in wrestling?
And NXT was crazy. We had Noam Dar. He had his revival. He has a replica. He got a fake Heritage Cup that got him out of his coma, got him out of his funk. And that's how we got this little ass pre-show match between all the Latino people in the metaphor
Versus the swirl, baby.
You know what? I was thinking of this as I was watching that.
Yo, knowing dog fucks with yo. Your man stayed
out
with,
to
with a
Dog.
bag of chocolate ratty on his arm. Your man love him some chocolate, yo.
That and the fact that, a lot of these dudes that we've seen over the past, 5-6 years, from NXT to 205, they've come from the indies and whatnot.
right.
Like dudes like him, man, they keep a job because they have perfected sports entertainment. Like Noam Dar is hilarious. Like
Yeah.
he is hilarious. On top, he's a good fucking wrestler as well. But
He's
he
a
has
great
gotten
wrestler.
a great wrestler. He has gotten this thing down to a science as far as just being great in the ring, being a great entertainer with his promos, with his segments. Like I was crying when he was sitting there barefoot in the ring, looking like absolute shit. Before they revealed the fake Heritage Cup. I was sitting there like, man, Dar's awesome. He's awesome. He's awesome, man. I've always liked Dar. From his Alicia Fox days to now.
Yo, that Alicia Fox shit with him looking like Quagmire was the best. Yo, that shit was the best. All right, like let's be
Shout out to
realistic.
Dar.
Yo, Noam Dar, I fucks with Noam Dar. I fucks with Noam Dar. Yo, he stayed with, like I said, he stayed with a bad system on his arm. I can't be mad at him, yo. I
Mm-hmm.
cannot be mad at him. Nah, what killed me with Noam Dar, I think it was the first week that he actually showed up with Lash Legend in them, and your man had he had the two braids in his hair. I was like, oh nah, oh nah.
This dude went from being hated by them to now he ain't got braided up by them.
Right.
You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of old boy from American Pie. He hooked up. He hooked up with the sister.
Nah, that was no, wasn't that was Road Trip
Yeah, road trip. Yeah.
when he hooked up with yeah.
That's
Hooked
no
up with
dog with Last Legend.
I know one thing. I'm glad that Baron is back in NXT because you know
yeah,
why? That's something I do want to talk about. Baron being back in NXT. I think this is going to be so good for his career just because I think Baron left right when he was getting popular. Remember, that was during the time of NXT where Vince was calling people up if they got even one pop.
mm-hmm.
Remember, everybody cheered for Apollo one week. Next week, his ass showed up on SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
We were like, wait.
And didn't those two have a fire? They had a fire feud down there in NXT.
They
And next
did.
thing you know, they were both on Raw. It was like, what?
Like, how the fuck did y'all show up here? Like, y'all were just down there last week. I watched it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I watched that match. I thought it was good. How are y'all down? Okay, no problem. We but Baron, I feel, left with unfinished business. Now, Mustafa down there, that's a different story because his ass never been there.
Right.
Yeah.
So I feel like he has more to prove than what Baron does down there.
Right.
Like, yes, he was one of the main people on 205, and I guess at that point when 205 was on it was popping when he was in it. You know, they had him, Cedric, um, Buddy, Pac. You know, they had a little crew down there, whatever the case may be. But so to me, 205 Live was like NXT Junior.
Yeah.
If you was too little to make it, you go to 205.
Right. You had to earn your way up to be it on the NXT.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You know what I mean? So I I feel like Mustafa has more to prove because we've never seen him down there in that type of arena. You know what I mean? We've only kind of seen him on larger scale platforms because even 205 Live had a bigger, what you call it, a bigger area that they were taping in than fucking NXT. So he had more eyes on him because
Right.
205 Live, remember, was being taped after what?
After
SmackDown or Raw?
SmackDown. After
Right.
SmackDown.
Yeah.
So it was in the same arena. So there was more eyes on them. So Mustafa, you should honestly, now that I think about it, Mongo, if you watching, give me Mustafa. Now that I think about it, Mongo, if you watching, give me Mustafa, yo. Now that I think
I
about
mean,
it, yeah.
he was talking that shit on Tuesday. He was like, "Man, I was supposed to be the person that he was. Like, I was supposed to be the one that beat you. Wes, I was supposed to beat you." He said, "I told you not to take that title shot, but you didn't want to listen." He was like, "That's what he was saying. You stupid." And that's when Wes started, "Man, watch your mouth. Don't call me stupid." It's just like, man, he low key got a point.
Right, right. Like you damn idiot. We could have
Like,
had a banger.
like, dude, don't put the title on the line. I have to fight you next. Like, I have the title shot. No.
You want to be big and bad. Like,
Right.
I didn't think West was gonna lose like that though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I didn't either.
That shit shocked the shit out of me. I'm like, on a regular ass Tuesday, they ain't gonna do this.
That's straight classic NXT. Because remember, Finn lost the title at a regular ass house show.
Damn sure did.
Mhm.
Damn sure did. Next thing we know, we getting clips of him getting muscle busted in the middle of a fucking cage, going
Right.
night. We like, what the shit? Matt, does that count as points? Because we ain't see it.
Or remember the great summer of whatever summer that was when Kevin Owens and AJ kept exchanging the U.S. title,
Oh,
and it would
my
be
God.
on house shows, and then it would be on TV. Not on, it would be at house shows. It would be on TV, and that's where we were like, does that count as points? Well, should it count as negative points? Even though you didn't even know they were going to have a match.
Right. Like, does that shit count? Yeah.
That's
Horrible.
when we came up with the rule. Like, well, if your champion loses, you can't be like it can't count against you. Like it's almost like it's having one arm tied behind your back. It's the weekend, and it's not a pay per view. Like
Right.
no, like that's
You
basically when
can't.
there should be. That's like when they should be on break. What do you mean you lost the title?
Right. Like, how you get fired on your day off? Like, what
Right.
the fuck you do? Like, what the fuck you stealing boxes? How you get fired on your day off, Craig?
It's like we'll get like if your person gets the title, you'll get those points. But if your person loses the title, you're not losing points. Like it's not fair. Like it's already bad enough your person lost the title. You don't need to lose points.
Right. Damn sure though. Like we didn't mean that. We didn't mean like. Come on now. That's not fair to us. What? Oh my God. I honestly think we covered most of wrestling.
Yeah,
I
pretty much.
honestly.
We got Dana beat Cora Jade. Some people out. Apparently, the internet hates Dana Brooke. I don't have a problem with her. I mean, she is. She's in NXT just like Baron Corbin's in NXT. She's a veteran that they need.
that's, that's how the internet feels about Dana. When you said that they hate her, they all like.
Scripps is a
Exactly.
heel. Scripps is a bad guy again. As Rhea Ripley still beating ass. We got
All day,
SmackDown.
every day.
They did announce we got
Oh,
not Bailey. We got Bianca versus Charlotte versus Asuka triple threat match coming up for SummerSlam next Saturday. That
hold
is
on.
going
This
to be a good ass match.
one thing that I do want to talk about because unfortunately I was unable to join the show last week. Did you guys
Right.
talk about the rules of engagement, the tribal contract? They're fighting for the
Right.
tribal leadership. Did you guys talk about that?
We talked about it. You can go ahead.
For a lot of people who I don't know how much you guys talked about it, but for a lot of people who misunderstood, Roman had no choice but to stop Solo from attacking Jay.
Right.
Because under the rules of tribal combat, a family member cannot attack another family member for another family member. So that's why Roman stopped Solo.
Mm-hmm.
And as I just want to put my 2 cents in and say, as much as we all love main event Jay, if y'all think Roman is losing the championship and the tribal chief status at once,
And
Y'all
I
have
told
smoked.
y'all what the match was going to end up being. I said that a couple weeks ago. I said that's going to be a title match, and it's going to end up being for the head of the table
If
title.
y'all think Roman is losing the head honcho spot plus the title in one swap, you have smoked yourself special. Okay.
It's, it's crazy. Like the story they tell through merchandise. It went from We the Ones to
There is all
to main event Jay Uso to all that to Roman's shirt saying the only one.
one. Right. The
Like he
only
don't need
one.
nobody. He is the only one. He's the head of the table. He is the tribal chief. He ain't getting rid of it. Like, come on now. His shirt says he's the only one. He ain't losing.
Not at all.
And
Not at all.
some folks feel like I saw Bully Ray was saying like, oh, it should end in a dusty finish. No, the match does
No.
not need to end in a dusty finish. The match does not need to have no type of controversial ending to it where Roman has to look weak. Roman is going to beat main event Jey Uso. Guess who is
Roman's
still
gonna
going to benefit from this? This is still a push. People think just that when you get a push that you have to win. You don't have to win in order for your push to succeed. He is still going to be pushed. He's still a winner of the as much as we hate that thing, he's still a winner of the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. And he won it as main event Jey Uso. He is going to win, like he is going to do some stuff as a singles competitor until his brother comes back. Like I don't like he's like you can't just say, oh, he didn't win, so this story was stupid. He was never going to win. And the story is going to continue. This is just the ending of the bloodline chapter. And now we're going back into the story of Roman Reigns.
Pretty much. Matty Reyes has definitely said what I was getting ready to say. Like, you do not have to win to get a push. You really don't. There is such a thing as looking good in a loss.
Right.
We say it all the time. Like, yeah, he lost, but he looked good in this match.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect example. Keith Lee at Survivor Series. What happened after that? They didn't put just one belt on Keith Lee. They put both of them on him. Okay, they put both of them on him.
Like that dude got a fist bump from Roman Reigns, basically saying like, "Yep, you next." Then he showed up at the Royal Rumble, and Brock looked at him like, "Who is this dude?" Like,
Right.
yo, who is dude?
Right. He didn't win, but guess what? That was the rocket still being strapped to his back. And it took off. It took off for him on NXT. Like, there is such a thing as looking good in a loss. Plain and simple. You know. Well, folks, I think we have been electrified. Don't forget, folks, you can always follow us at facebook.com/under the ring pod and twitch.tv/under the ring. We are on every Thursday around 8:45 ish. We was close today. We was real close today. We was before 9 o'clock. I know that much.
Right.
We was before 9 o'clock. So I don't want to hear nothing. Well, but here's the main thing, folks. If you follow the page, thank you. If you follow the page, you'll be able to see when we are on. That's the main thing right there. Follow the damn page. Follow it. Follow it. Don't forget, folks, you can also see all of our different links and see what the hell we talk about. But you can go to one spot for it, Linktree/under the ring pod. There you'll find our writer, our man, the man who gets the clicks, the man who actually, folks, whether you believe this or not, even though we joke about it, the man actually writes about wrestling for a living. He is a sports journalist. Our boy, Greg Bush. Go check him out. Go look his articles up. For real. The man does his thing. He does his thing. Then you got me, Guy like me who just likes to talk shit and react and comment on stuff and laugh all day long. Follow me, Rock Reds 44. Then you got our boy Mike, the man that's going to talk about everything in the community, and he going to let you know about his Bengals. Of course, we already know who my team is. Y'all see it. It's about that time. It's about that time of year where I start getting real nasty towards my brothers because we all have different
Yeah,
teams.
they on my team.
You know, we I start getting nasty towards my brothers. It's out of love, but shit happens. Follow my boy, Mr.
Ooh,
Freshman.
Betty, bitch.
Who got it better than us? Nobody. Boy, 49er faithful all day.
Yeah,
Would have been
like,
Super Bowl champs if we had a quarterback that goddamn game.
I ain't even gonna say nothing about our damn Super Bowl because the person's name is somebody on this podcast name too.
Yeah.
Titans lost. No, what? Fuck it. The Titans lost the Super Bowl by 1 damn yard, and the person that made the tackle on Kevin Dyson was a fucker named Mike Damn Jones.
Yeah.
Ass.
Yeah.
That's why Virgil's real name is Mike Jones too.
Fofos, they tipping. Fofos, they slipping. Fofos, they tipping. And don't forget to follow our man with the beer in his hand. Tell you about all the good hops from around the Louisville, Kentucky area. Give it up. Don't forget to follow our boy, The Right Answer. Our street team captain, the man that was always out there in the streets making things possible for us. Making things possible for us out here. Our boy, Borio Mariente. Folks, thank you once again for joining us. You know, we hope that you can join us next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Have a good one, folks. Peace. Frank Thomas and Don